Yeah, come at me, you angry gamers.
Don't make me kill you.
Hey everyone, welcome to another, list. Welcome to 10 excellent video games I gave up on after an hour. Yes, when it comes to video games, I played a lot. I've played a lot of games throughout my life, throughout my childhood, teenage years, lately, and there's a lot of amazing games. There's a lot of shitty games. The reason I went with 10 excellent video games, not just 10 video games I gave up on after an hour, because I didn't want to just do just video games, because then the list would just been all shitty games that I just knew they were shit, and then I just stopped playing them, which a lot of people have done. So that doesn't make for an interesting list. These 10 games are all what I think, for the majority, people think these are excellent games. The majority of people love these games. And I don't hate these games. I really don't. I don't hate them. I just couldn't play them. I have nothing against them personally, and I'm very well aware, like, oh, it's excellent. It's just there's a lot of reasons why maybe I personally just couldn't get into them, or maybe they were just too hard, too scary. I played them a long time ago when I was too young, and maybe if I played them now, I would like them. Even some of these games, I'm probably going to go back to them and try them again, but just as of now, in my life, I gave up on these games after an hour. An hour is usually what I give games if I can get into them. So I give a game, even a bad game, a really shitty game, I give it an hour. If I can't get into it, I'm done. Popping it. I think an hour is generous. So let's start with the first game. It's a big one of the biggest games in all of gaming, Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. I have no doubt that this game is genius, and it's just the simplicity makes it so great. It's just the world of blocks. The world is your oyster. You can build things, build villages. There's so much you can do in the land of Minecraft. There's all these spin-off games. There's a Telltale game, a dungeon crawler. There's just so much Minecraft. Minecraft is one of the biggest games in all of gaming. Like I said, it's just I can't get into it. I played like an hour and a half of it. It just you got to just build stuff and build blocks, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the visuals, or I don't know. Maybe I'm not creative. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just me. I'm not a creative person or something. I don't really play city builders or shit like that, but everyone always told me that if I played Minecraft, I would get addicted and hooked into it. I played about an hour and a half, and I was like, yeah, that's enough for me. I see what people like. I see I see why people enjoy it, and you could spend like so much time into it. I get it. I can't. It's not for me. That's it. It's not for me. Simple as that. No hate. Just not for me. Alright, second one. Bloodborne. This is another one that's my problem. I suck at this fucking game. However, I am replaying this game. Me and a buddy of mine are gonna do a co-op run of this game eventually down the road, and we're gonna play it together. So hopefully we can do it as a team. Because we did with Elden Ring. We're going to do it with Bloodborne. Hopefully that will make the experience better. Because I played this solo a couple of years ago. Loved what I was seeing. It's a great Soulsborne-like game, but horror. It's like a horror Soulsborne game. And it's so cool. Visually, it's fantastic. The designs of the worlds and creatures. It is so fucking awesome. The music kicks fucking ass. And I really badly wanted to just get into this game so much. It's just, I sucked ass at it. I played, again, like what Minecraft, an hour and a half. And I was just getting the shit kicked out of me with the creatures and the first boss. I couldn't get past the first layer. I couldn't do it. I was so bad at the game. I couldn't parry. I didn't know what I was doing. And the game just throws you in, doesn't tell you what the narrative is or tell you what's going on. You just gotta guess how to play. Unless you look up like tutorials and stuff. Oh my god, it was bad. Like, after I first played it, I was like, that was so cool, but I clearly can't play this game with a shit. This is just something I'll never get good at. So I deleted it off my PlayStation and didn't look back. But I am going to return to this game. I promise I will return to this game. Maybe with a partner, and we'll do better. The third game is shameful that I'm saying this. So shameful. Silent Hill. The original Silent Hill. Like, I grew up with Resident Evil. I loved Resident Evil 1 all the way to now. Like, now these remakes are so good. I grew up as a kid. Like, I played Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation 1, and I was very young playing that game. And it just didn't scare me, and I loved playing it. For some reason, I haven't played Silent Hill in a long time, back in the PS1. So I played Silent Hill as a kid, and this game scared the living shit out of me. I just never went back to it. So a young Jay, played this game because my brother had this game. He bought it, and I played it by myself. I put it on in my room. I grabbed the PlayStation out of the living room, plugged it into my TV in my room, and I played it. I played it for maybe a good 40 minutes to an hour. Turned that shit off. It was like when you first get into the world, and then the fog, and then the fucking flying things come at you, and oh my god. Then there's the point where I'm going in this like dungeon area, and there's like this dead body ripped open. It was like scarring the shit out of me as a kid. All I remember is just like fear. I was like sweating playing this game, and I turned it off, and I just never went back. I never played a single Silent Hill game. The closest I've ever gone to Silent Hill is Dead by Daylight playing as Pyramid Head. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't play Silent Hill. Maybe I'll play the remake when it comes out, but it's always scarred me playing Silent Hill. Yeah, it's weird, I know. Next game, Celeste. Celeste is such a cool, unique platforming game. This is another game because I love platformers. I'm a huge platformer fan, like Mario Brothers, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Dexter, Sly Cooper. Love platformer games. This game is so hard though, and I know there's a debug and there's cheats you can use, but I don't want to do that. I don't know what's the fun in that. The point of playing a platforming game is to be good at platformers, and I'm good at platformers. Until I played this, then I realized I sucked ass at them. And it sucks because I love the music, I love the style, the 16-bit style, or 8-bit style, or whatever. And I love the world of what this game is doing, and it's such a great game. I'm just shit at it. Just absolute trash. And there's nothing else to say. Just I'm terrible at the game. And I can't get past a couple levels. So that sucks. Alright, number 5. Number 5 is everybody's gone to the Rapture. Which is weird. Because I usually love games like this. I love games like Stray, Gone Home, Journey, Tacoma, Firewatch, like very slow-moving, walking games, experiencing the story and the atmosphere. I love games like that. I really do. And everybody's gone to the Rapture. Has great atmosphere, beautiful music, and it has an interesting narrative. And I love the story of this, like the world is gone. That is such a cool idea for a game. I think the narrative, the story, the ideas are genius. And I legit think it's a great game. For some reason, though, when I played it, I was so bored, though. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, this doesn't happen. It doesn't happen when I play these games, because I love Firewatch, and Firewatch is a lot of walking. But when it came to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, I played about like an hour and 20 minutes of this game, and I just was so bored and not interested with what was happening, and like standing in a phone booth for 5 fucking minutes and watching a train set for like 3 minutes. I was just like, what is happening? Like, every time I find like a spirit or something cool, I'm doing something stupid right after. I don't know. Just like, I know I'm in the minority on this one, and people think it's a genius and brilliant game, and I agree with them. I can't finish it. And I know it's not even that long of a game. It doesn't even take that long to finish, but I don't know. I was kind of done with it. I think it's a great game, but it's not a game I'll finish. All right, speaking of walking games, number 6, Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima himself, man. And I don't want to bash Hideo Kojima, because the man did Metal Gear Solid, and I love those games. But Death Stranding. So, Death Stranding. I'm not going to knock Death Stranding, because I know narratively it's genius, visually it's brilliant. I think the voice acting, the cameos they have is all great. I think even on paper, it's a great game. On paper, it does its job. And when people think it's one of the best games out there, I get it. It's not for me, though. I'm not big on Death Stranding. Like everyone's got to the Rapture, I was just so bored playing the game. And the narrative is good, but it takes so long to get into the narrative. You gotta play for like 4 or 5 hours to get into like the deep narrative. And I just couldn't get that far because the gameplay itself was just miserable to me. I was just having a very miserable experience with the game just because it's so slow and draggy and I don't like the controls and just like, and I get the crazy shit that happens as the game keeps going, and that's awesome. It's just I couldn't get that far. Like, oh my god, I was getting bored, I was getting annoyed, and it wasn't a pleasant experience for me. And I know Death Stranding's a love game, and I know it's a great game. Just no. Again, not for me. Not for me. Number 7. This is another game I'm gonna go back and replay. Half-Life 2. I rented this game a very long time ago. Long time ago. And I got stuck at a part. And I'm just saying like an hour. It might have been like 2 hours I played this game. I got stuck somewhere. I'm trying to remember because this was a long time ago when I rented this game. And I didn't think to look up like a guide or anything, but I played the game. I was really enjoying it. I got stuck somewhere and I put it down, but then I had to return the game because I rented it. And I just never rented it again and never played it again. That's it. I love like Gordon, is it Gordon Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that his name? The main character. He's really cool. The atmosphere is cool. The action's really cool. Visually, it's creepy. It's got eerie atmosphere. It's not like scary like Dead Space, but it's kind of like it's like Mass Effect meets Dead Space in a way. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool ideas. I want to go back to the game though. I really want to go back because I don't know. I'm trying to remember where I got stuck, but I didn't play a lot of it, and I kind of gave up on it and just never played it again, which is shameful because it's quite excellent. Anyways, I'll get back to it someday. All right, number 8, Beat Saber. Beat Saber is awesome. Very well aware of that. Not for me though. It's like a VR Guitar Hero. Now I'm more of a Guitar Hero fan. I love Guitar Hero. But you're playing with the joysticks, with the VR set, and you're hitting the bars with the music beats. And that's a really cool concept. They have great tunes, great songs. It's a really cool game. I will admit, Beat Saber is pretty sick. It's a pretty sweet game. It's just I'm not a VR guy. That's just me. I'm not a VR person. I get headaches. I get dizzy when I put VR. When I take the VR set off, I get like weird like vertigo after. It's strange. VR doesn't agree with me, so that's a big thing against Beat Saber. And plus, Beat Saber it kind of runs its course for me after playing like an hour and a half. I don't know. All right, number 9. This is the big one. This is like a loved game, just like Minecraft. You gotta hear me out on this one, though. Oh, people are gonna hate me for this. GTA 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going mostly with the story, because I never played. I'm very well aware it's a great game, and the online multiplayer is one of the best online multiplayers ever in video games. I never really dived into the GTA Online. I never did. I did Red Dead Redemption Online, but I never did the GTA online. I heard it's amazing. The community, pretty cool. All that's cool. But I played about maybe 2 hours of the story of Grand Theft Auto 5. I lost interest in it. And I know it's about bank robbing and all the cool shit. I don't know what it was. I was not interested, and I just kind of stopped playing it, and I just lost interest in it. It's hard to explain. I don't know. This is the me thing, I guess. And I like games like Grand Theft Auto because I loved the Mafia games, the Mafia 2, Mafia 3. I thought those were great games. And I don't know. Grand Theft Auto has always been a weird franchise with me that it's hard to get into. Like, I liked Vice City, but like the franchise is just, I don't know. It's never really got a hold of me. I don't know why. I don't know. In GTA 5, like, I liked Franklin as a character, but I don't know why everyone loves Trevor so much. I think Trevor's annoying. Like, I don't know. And I know the rich guy, what's the rich dude's name with spoiled son and daughter? I forget his name too. I know everyone hates him, but yeah, I hate him too. Franklin, I don't mind. But Trevor is annoying, and I don't know, the story wasn't interesting. I just was not captivated by the story or even the gameplay. I don't know. It wasn't for me. I know everyone loves GTA 5. That's awesome. I'll agree with you guys. It's a brilliant game. It's not for me, though. And lastly, the Tiger Woods games. I'm just going to go Tiger Woods golf games. There's like a shit ton of them. I'm going to go with all of the Tiger Woods games. Because I think these games are awesome. My cousin is so fucking good at these fucking Tiger Woods games. I am a Hot Shots golf guy. I love Hot Shots golf and Everybody's Golf. I love those games. I'm very good at those games. I always wanted to be good at the Tiger Woods games, but they're so hard to do the controls because it's with the analog stick instead of pushing X, X, and X and square to power. It's all with the analog sticks and moving the analog sticks and getting a curve and going with the wind direction and stuff. It's so much more complicated, just like golf itself. The sport of golf is complicated. And I love golf. I mean, I do play golf for fun. That's why I want to play the Tiger Woods games and be good at them, but I will never be good at them. And that's why every time I play a Tiger Woods game, I play for about an hour, give it a shot, then I suck ass, and then I turn it off, and I go back to playing Hot Shots Golf. That's my relationship with Tiger Woods. Oh, well. So yeah, those are 10 excellent video games I gave up on after an hour. Let me know in the comments below what are 10 excellent video games you gave up on after an hour. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel. Enjoy the dark side.